呦我的妈！
干嘛呀这啊？
Today I will tell you a story which is called The Secret of Midnight Paws. Milo was a cat like any other, playful, curious, and a bit mischievous. He spent most of his days chasing shadows, batting at falling leaves, and purring contentedly in the sun. He lived with a kind family in a small cottage on the outskirts of town. At night, Milo would climb onto the windowsill, staring out into the quiet, moonlit garden, wondering what the world beyond the fence might be like. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Milo heard something strange, a faint, rhythmic tapping sound coming from the garden. It was unlike anything he had ever heard before. His ears perked up as he cautiously padded toward the window. The sound grew louder, but no one else seemed to notice. His humans were busy inside, preparing dinner, completely unaware of the strange noise. Milo's curiosity got the better of him. He padded quietly toward the back door, nudging it open with his paws. The cool night air brushed against his fur as he stepped outside into the darkness. The tapping sound was now unmistakable, slow and deliberate, like the echo of a distant drumbeat. He followed the sound, moving through the tall grass in the garden, his whiskers twitching with anticipation. As he neared the old oak tree at the far end of the yard, Milo froze. There, beneath the tree, was a figure, a large, shadowy creature with glowing eyes. Milo's heart raced, but he couldn't turn back now. He slowly crept closer, the tapping now echoing in his ears like a heartbeat. The figure turned toward him, revealing a pair of sleek, midnight black paws. Before Milo could react, the creature spoke in a low, gravelly voice. "You come to find me, haven't you, little one?" Milo's eyes widened in disbelief. "You can talk?" he asked, his voice barely above a whisper. The creature nodded slowly. "I am called Midnight, the guardian of this garden. I have been waiting for you." Milo's mind raced. He had never heard of a guardian cat before. "Why me?" he asked, his voice trembling with excitement and fear. Midnight's glowing eyes softened as he sat down on the grass. "You're not just any cat, Milo. You have a special gift, a gift that has been passed down through generations. You are the heir of the Midnight Cats, protectors of the balance between the world of cats and the world of humans." Milo's whiskers twitched in confusion. "What do you mean? I'm just a regular cat. I play with yarn, chase mice, and nap in the sun. I don't know anything about balance or protecting anything." Midnight let out a deep, rumbling purr. "Your destiny is more than you realize. It is time for you to learn the truth." With a flick of his tail, Midnight summoned a glowing orb from the ground. The orb hovered in the air, casting a soft light on the two cats. "This garden, this world, is not just a place for you to play and rest. It is the boundary between two realms, yours and theirs. The humans cannot see the dangers lurking beyond the veil. It is our job to protect both worlds." Milo felt his heart race. "But I don't want to be a protector. I just want to live my life." Midnight looked at him with a knowing smile. "I understand, but your time is coming. The balance will soon be threatened, and only you can stop it." Over the next few weeks, Milo spent every night with Midnight, learning about the ancient guardians of the garden, the Midnight Cats. Midnight showed him hidden paths in the garden, places where the veil between the worlds grew thin, and taught him how to harness his special powers. Milo learned to leap between realms, travel through the shadows, and communicate with creatures that lived in the space between worlds. One evening, as the moon rose high in the sky, Midnight took Milo to the heart of the garden, a sacred spot where the veil was thinnest. "Tonight is the night," Midnight said, his voice filled with urgency. "The balance is about to be disrupted. You must stop the invader before it's too late." Milo's fur stood on end as he looked around, his senses on high alert. He could feel the tension in the air, the quiet hum of magic that had always been a part of him. But as he peered into the shadows, something didn't feel right. A cold wind blew through the garden, and for the first time, Milo felt afraid. "Who's the invader?" Milo asked, his voice trembling. Midnight stepped forward, his eyes glowing with determination. "The invader is a creature from a human world, someone who has found a way to breach the veil. They seek to control both worlds." Suddenly, The shadowy figure from before reappeared, but this time, it wasn't Midnight. It was a reflection of Milo himself, a dark version of the cat standing before him. The creature smirked, its eyes glowing an eerie shade of red. "You thought I was your ally, didn't you?" The creature sneered. "I am not Midnight. I am the true heir of the Midnight Cats, the one who was meant to protect this world. But now, I will take control." Milo's heart dropped. He couldn't believe what he was hearing. Midnight was never the guardian. He had been deceived. The creature before him was the real protector, and he had been manipulated all along. With a flick of its tail, the dark Milo pounced, and the garden erupted in a swirl of shadows. The real Midnight had been using Milo all along to gather the power needed to break the balance between the worlds. But Milo wasn't just any cat. He was the true guardian, the one who had the power to restore order. With one final, determined leap, Milo shattered the shadowy illusions and sealed the veil once more. The dark creature vanished into the night, and the garden returned to its peaceful state. Milo stood alone, his mind spinning. He had been a pawn in Midnight's plan, but in the end, it was his true nature that had saved both worlds. As he returned to the warmth of his home, he realized that he wasn't just any ordinary cat. He was a protector, a guardian, and now he understood his true purpose. If you like this video, please leave a like and a subscribe. It will really help our channel grow. But if you don't like it, then just skip it and don't forget to check out our other videos. Thank you very much and goodbye.